Hey, and welcome to Tech Tips with Sold Out Media. I'm Amanda.
And I'm Linus.
Today we have the Røde Wireless Go II. And again, it's not as such much of a new product, but we are on the search.
Very cool.
We're on the search for the ultimate microphone set for our buddy Marcus.
This is all for you.
So what we have here today is another 2.4 gigahertz frequency range microphone. And again, this is a dual transmitter, single receiver set.
Big nice.
And like the Lens Go, you can record on the body. But without,
we like that a lot.
we love that. Because
That's what we're doing right now.
Exactly. And then you have the ability of transmitting it, having it to your camera directly, but also having the backup.
Yeah, and to listen.
Exactly.
That's nice.
It's so nice.
Because then you know if it cuts out, you're not going to find out in the edit suite. You're going to find out on shoot, on the set.
Let's see what's in the box. Now, instead of just ripping the box off, I kind of like softened the glue earlier so we could get into it easy.
Nice.
I know, right? I'm crazy. Look at that, look. It's a case.
That's very, very small.
And there's your transmitters and receivers. And there's your extra goodies. So let's take a look at this here.
Why 3?
I guess you get an extra muff, don't you?
I guess, yeah, that's nice.
There's your
Small and tiny.
There's your 2 transmitters.
Very nice.
There's your receiver.
Boom.
Right? Now this guy actually boasts the highest range out of all the ones that we've looked at so far, up to 200 meters. You can record on the body packs up to 7 hours, which is terrific, right?
That's so good.
But it's without an SD card. Now, I haven't tried this, but I've read that you actually need Rode software to be able to transform it into whatever you're going to put it into. So you can't just take the file straight off. You need their software to get it off.
Well, and that's on your computer.
Hopefully not on your app.
I would not like that.
Right? In fact, the Insta360 Go II, you have to use your phone pretty much. It's insane. Anyway, so these little muffy guys here, they attach to the top somehow. Do you want to try to see if you can figure that out, Linus?
Sure thing.
Look, well, Linus,
looks like it's just a click on.
This is something that Linus is better at. I get really unhappy when I have to fiddle with those kind of things.
There you go.
There you go. See?
So basically, you can see, I don't know if, yeah, you're zoomed in. Some arrows, 2 little slots right there. 2 slots right there on either side. Put them together, spin.
Right.
Good to go.
Exactly. And this comes in at about $300 or 300 euros, roughly.
290, right?
299.
Yeah.
Yeah, same thing. 300. So you save $1 for coffee.
Nice.
Who can buy a coffee for $1 nowadays? You get a little cable, TRS to TRS, or 3.5 millimeter line cable.
With the Rode Red.
That's right.
Like it.
Like the Rode Red. You get 3 USB-C to USB-A charger cables, which is kind of a pain because it means that you have to have 3 different charging locations for these.
Yeah, I was going to say, these are the ones, they don't get the nice little pack that all the other ones that we've checked.
I've heard that they come out with it, but then you got to buy it separate. Right? The other thing with this one versus, say, the Saramonic Blink 500 is that you have to buy your own lav microphone for this guy.
Yeah.
I think that the Lens Go also, you had to buy your own microphone. But we'll test the mic port in it anyway. Let's see what the little transmitter screen looks like. If I turn this on, there we go. So you see your nice little display screen there.
Should I turn this one on?
Yeah, go ahead and turn on the transmitters.
There you go. Some blue light, and it's already synced.
Yeah, instant syncing.
Wow.
That's nice. Turn the other one on too.
Another one.
Oh, look at, you can actually see the audio level, right? So this is really great. It tells you how the batteries on all the devices. It tells me if it's clipping on the receiver or on the transmitter itself. So that's really convenient. And you can do mono or stereo here. Oh my goodness, I can mute it from here. Look at this, look at this. Can you see? I could select which one's which, look. And then...
Oh, it doesn't say anywhere on the actual mic.
Unmute.
Oh, well.
Did you see that?
Fine.
I feel like my grandmother actually just there My grandmother would do that. You'd be like, she's got the camera clearly on it. I'm like, did you see? Did you see? You could be sitting next to my grandmother watching the news together, like staring right next to her. And she's like, Amanda, did you see that? I'm like, man.
Yes, I did.
Yes, Nanny.
Yeah, don't talk back.
Anyway, so there you go. Let's read some of the specs for this guy.
Yeah, specs time.
So the Røde Wireless Go II specs include a 2.4 gigahertz transmission. The max operating range is 200 meters or 656.2 feet. Max systems per setup, so you can pair 4 of these in one recording. The latency is 3.5 to 4 milliseconds. The encryption is 128-bit. The gain range is from minus 24 to 0 decibels.
Battery charging time on these guys are 2 hours, and the approximate battery lifetime is 7 hours. The dimensions in inches is 1.7 by 1.8 by 0.7. In centimeters, it's 4.4 by 4.5 by 1.8. And the weight on the transmitter is 30 grams or 1.1 ounce.
Mm-hmm. It records at 48 kilohertz at 24 bits up to 7 hours. All right, guys, we're going to take this out, we're going to test it in the field, and then we're going to put it head-to-head in an upcoming video against all of the other microphones that we have tested so far.
Yeah.
So stay tuned, and we'll see you in the field.
See you now. Hey guys, this is Linus and we're out in the field. We're going to test the Røde Wireless Go II. We're going to see how far it goes. I got two mics. I got one with the muff, this guy, and I got one with a lav, this guy, and he is set right here. So I'm gonna take the Sony cam, and I'm just gonna get going. So I'm gonna start by having my back turned to you, and Jake is gonna yell as soon as you guys drop me, so I know. So I'm gonna keep on walking, just like this. So you can see them in the back there. And yeah, so as soon as they can't hear me anymore, that's how far I can walk freely, no problem. So just past 25. Oh, drop right there. Am I back? Am I good? Okay, so up till 25, no more, is when you can't hear me anymore. So freely up to 25. So let's see how far I can walk before you lose me. So we'll see if it keeps on going. Am I still good at 100? Amazing, wow. Røde, you did good, doing good, man. All right, so Jake is I'm about to lose visual, and that's probably when we go. See, yeah, no, maybe. I don't know, I can't hear him or see him. So hopefully you hear me. Am I good? Huh? I think I'm at 125 with. All right, so basically up to 125 meters, up to 100 meters with visual contact, no issue at all. Well done, Røde. We're gonna go back and we're gonna test the battery life now.
All right, everybody, this is the Røde Wireless Go II. I'm just gonna go through the onboard settings real quick, and then we're gonna go through the other part with the laptop in a few seconds. All right, so here we go. These are the two transmitters. It is, let's see, number 2 and number 1. They don't actually have any settings on them more than on and link. There you go. So to link it, you just hold them in for a few seconds, and you do the same as with this one. So link, and then link, and they'll find each other and connect. So right now you see that it's only one mic going into the system here, so it's muted. And if I push once, now it's number 1, that's number 2, now it's number 1. All right, so if you hold both of them, hold these two buttons at the same time, now they are mono together, or actually it's stereo for cameras. Now it's stereo for line 2. If I do it again, now it's mixed mono, so I have everything on channel 2. Now I have both mics, so now I have them left and right split, super simple. Then if I wanted to go back again, I hold both of them, and then it takes me back to everything's mixed, so now left and right is one audio track in stereo. I hold it again, 1, 2, 3, there. Now they're mixed mono again. If I push only the one button, it takes me into number 1, and I can choose to mute it. Then I only have the other one. Unmute this button here, unmute. Switch over, push the button once, and then you see the number 2 is highlighted. Press that once, and now it's muted. So you can mute it on the little transmitter on your camera. Boop, boop. Super simple. All right, let's hook it up to a computer. So what you do is you connect on the side one of these cables, USB-C. There you go. That then goes into the computer. And on the Røde.com, there is a little file you can download, Røde Central. Here, and here we see the settings you can go into. You have your backlight mode. You can go in and change that if you want, on and off. You have your battery life, the clock on your device, your firmware, and all these fun things. And here you have your set mode to be merged or split, which is then if it's 2 channels or 1 together. And then you have your gain, how you can set your decibels on it. There you have it. That's what you can get if you connect the actual receiver. Those are the settings you can do in here. Quite fancy and handy. All right, let's see if I connect my microphone. You go up in the little settings wheel up here. You get your settings. And if you activate your record always, every time you start this, it'll record everything for an hour and then just keep recording. So be mindful. If you do that, you will have hour worth of recordings as a backup. But for your main editing, it's gonna be a little bit of a pain to go through hours and hours of media. So, think about that. You can make some markers, and you can go in between broadcast and compressed. So you have your recording in broadcast quality, so it's uncompressed, that's huge. You have your clock on the device, your firmware, and your hardware. So Also your battery life, as we said. There you have it. Anyway, so that's what you can do on when you connect the Røde to the Central app. It's possible to do the same thing with an iPhone or an Android. You have to go into the menu and download it from the website as well, and then just choose iPhone, Android, or if it's for the computer, Windows or Mac.
Final thoughts on the Røde Wireless Go.
It's nice.
I mean, it is nice. It's really, really nice. But let me say this. The price for it, considering that you can get the Lens Go and it sounds almost identical and has almost identical quality.
But you can record on it.
You can record on it with an SD card instead of using the Røde software, which Linus will get to in a second.
Oh, yeah.
This is way more money.
Yeah, but why?
I think they're paying for the brand. And I mean, let me say this. Røde is great quality. My NTG5 and NTG3 that we use, I wouldn't trade them for anything. Røde, we love you.
We also have the NT1000s.
We have the NT1000s. Røde makes great mics.
Absolutely.
This is overpriced.
It also doesn't have a mic.
It doesn't have a mic in it. So
It
at the end of the day,
doesn't have a lav. Why?
Compare it to the Ceramonic or some of the other ones that are out there that come with a microphone,
Or the
and
Sennheiser.
also sound is good. You're paying too much money for this microphone, especially since you have to buy a microphone to go with it on top of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or 2, because it's 2 transmitters,
That's right. You need 2 microphones. So really, realistically, you're paying for the brand. And if you want to get this, you're a Røde fan, you're not going to be sad. You're really not going to be sad.
You'll be happy.
If you have money to spend,
It'll be pretty.
do it. But there are better options out there. Now, that's just talking about just the basics of it. We did this in a test. We went out and did distance. It could go up to 25 meters.
Yeah.
Without line of sight.
No problem.
No problem.
Just freely, at least 25 radius. Like, that's pretty big.
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
a diameter of 50 meters.
Right.
That's pretty good. But
then it could go. We lost it after 125 meters. And the thing is, it promises...
The line of sight, too.
Yeah, exactly. The line of sight was a little bit iffy, but it promises 200. Maybe you could get 200 with perfect line of sight. But I mean,
That's a big distance.
you're not going. My camera was so far away. If Jake wasn't standing recording, or Linus, whoever was recording at the time,
I said to you, it felt unnatural that I could hear you from this far away.
right? Exactly.
It's like we were talking right to each other, but she was 120 meters away.
right, but crystal clear audio at that distance.
Yeah, that was amazing. But
Still, though, we had the same results with the other guys. We actually have a big comparison when we go into more detail, side-by-side comparison about battery length, actual sound quality. We get our expert Marcus in, and he actually does some really good sound tests with this.
yeah,
But overall, paying for the brand. And tell me about the software.
it's not good. I don't like it.
No.
I don't like it at all. The fact that you record all the time on it and then you just have to grab them through the software. Don't like that.
Yeah, you've seen with Jake's gone over in his little part here how that works, and it's not smooth. The LensGo 348C, you can actually put the SD card out, put it straight in your computer, and you're ready to rock.
That's what you want.
Especially when you're in a rush.
Yeah.
And you know, like we're producing these videos a couple times a week, and the turnover to get it to our editor is really, really fast.
1 second, I just have to do this thing on the firmware and do the thing. Now.
Anyway,
SD cards.
no mic, not fun software, slightly overpriced, great quality.
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
I hope that helps you guys. You know how we think. And I hope you like and subscribe. If you got any questions, leave them in the comment section below. We are sending this one back.
Yeah, or email us.
And I'd like to thank Cyberphoto also for giving us the opportunity to use this microphone.
Yeah.
So like and subscribe.
Yeah, don't forget to share this with all of your friends. We want your friends to be our friends.
And we'll see you in the next one.
Yeah, see you guys.